I was recently asked for a few video game recommendations. It is meant for a child, and said child likes Sonic. So I thought to myself, surely Nintendo Switch has Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed, right? Wrong. Whatever the reason Sega has for not including All-Star Racing Transformed on the Nintendo Switch, they're wrong. However, to my surprise, there was something of a sequel to Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed in the form of Team Sonic Racing. I recommended Team Sonic Racing without playing it since my little cousin likes Sonic regardless, so he was bound to love it. Cut to me a couple days ago when Team Sonic Racing is on sale on Steam for like $4.99. That was too good of a deal to pass up, and since I enjoyed Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed, I figured I might enjoy this as well. The Steam reviews, while generally positive, was also rather negative, more so than I expected. They pretty much all panned the game in comparison to All-Star Racing Transformed. They aren't wrong, but they aren't right either. Here's why. Chapter 1. This looks good. Let's get something out of the way first and foremost. This game is visually stunning. I don't know what Sega is doing here, but much like the previous game, Team Sonic Racing absolutely delivers on its graphics. The moment you start a track, you are inundated with a barrage of colors, dazzling array of set pieces that all make their respective tracks come alive. Gang's race cars, cosmetics, and car upgrades are all visible, and with that pristine, sleek, almost pixel-like look. The game will take you across 21 stunning and brilliantly designed courses, some returning from Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed. Every track exudes charm and personality that makes it a joy to blast through at top speed. The tracks are diverse, and no matter where you go, up, close, or far off into the distance, there's always something interesting going on in the back with an art style that fits so well with Sonic as a whole. Every part of the stage fits like a well-tailored glove meant for a well-tailored suit. The game also features a huge array of car modifications, always visible once equipped, and additional cosmetics that adds color palettes and decals to your cars. Chapter 2. Crush Me. I want to make something very clear. The only reason I'm writing this review and talking about this game right now is because of its soundtrack. This is easily one of the best Sonic soundtracks from recent memory. I know that might be a little controversial, but just listen to the main theme song for this game. There were several musicians who contributed to the game's soundtrack, with John Sinué, apologies for mispronouncing, serving as the main composer, and for lack of a better word, soundtrack director, as he also composed the other tracks with the musicians who contributed. He returns to the mainstream Sonic game since his last outing being Sonic Generations from 2011. The soundtrack is easily the best part about this game, and I absolutely love it. There's a lot of rock, jazz, and funk influences sprinkled throughout, with a genuine dose of EDM that keeps your blood pumping with that high intensity music as you barrel across a racetrack. The sound design of this game is spot on for a casual car racing game. It's satisfying to race, to rev engines, to crash into other players. Chapter 3. Look, no hands. The game features standard racing game mechanics as its base. You can compete in races or in a Grand Prix, where you play 4 tracks with each position you place giving you different points, and the tally of those points wins the Grand Prix at the end. The game's main gimmick is the notion of team-based racing. You are racing as part of a team. You can give a slipstream to your allies if you are in front and vice versa, which allows you to gain more speed. You can also use this to slingshot yourself into the front. You can trade power-ups you collect to your allies, and they can send you their power-ups that they aren't using. Once you've performed a set number of drifts, collect enough coins, and probably do something else, you gain access to the ultimate power-up. This supercharges your car and your teammates' cars, making you invincible and allows you to quickly charge past your opponents. Another notable feature is if you get knocked off the track or otherwise come to a halt, your ally who just passes you by will supercharge your car and get you back into the game as quickly as possible. Every time you complete a stage, you get credit. These credits can be used to purchase mod pods. This is a gacha style mechanic that gives you a random performance part which may affect your acceleration, boost, defense, handling, or top speed. It can also give you color palettes, decals, and the like to further customize your car. I would have rather just buy the parts I wanted using credits I earn. I don't like the notion of gacha / loot boxes in something like this. The game features several different kinds of races. You can play the standard lap races, knockout races, collecting rings races, where you collect rings to extend the time and collect more rings to earn more points to gain medals. There's also an exhibition race with customizable rules. There's also this drift game mode that requires you to drift around certain checkpoints to score points. I don't like it. It also features online play. Here's a screenshot of what that looks like. An empty lobby. Cool. Chapter 4. What in the Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed is this? The game is fantastic. It was honestly a lot of fun to play. However, this game got some issues. So let's head down. There may be 21 tracks, but it often feels like there is 6, especially in the early part of the team adventure, the game's story mode. The game has to stretch those 21 tracks across a significant chunk of races and the main story. I don't mind the voice acting, but the cutscenes were terrible. The only good thing about the cutscenes is the fact that it's only like 30 seconds long. The game's plot is simple, which I don't mind, but the dialogue boxes with just the character portrait staring at me wasn't. Several times I would play a stage and then play the other stage that's on the same line, and the game would replay the same cutscene. Why? It's clear that the programmers wanted you to see the cutscene in whichever part you took, but if you already showed it to me, then why show it to me again? The game features only 12 playable characters, and while this number is much smaller than Sonic and All-Star Racing Transforms cast, I didn't notice it as much as some people said I would. If you're expecting a huge roster, don't. On the topic of other characters, the AI needs to be better next time. My Team AI team allies would regularly try to gain first place, even if that means pushing me off the track and letting other players go past us. This cost me several races. You get used to it after a while, and it's more of a sporadic thing, but it has happened enough that I'm making note of it. Conclusion. Team Sonic Racing is a fantastic Sonic and Friends only racing game. Don't let the All-Star Racing Transform stands fool you. The game is solid in what it offers, except for its story. But let's be real, who's playing racing games for the story anyway? I am aware that Need for Speed exists. Sonic is not the entire Need for Speed franchise. A fantastic soundtrack that gets you pumped and ready with gorgeous graphics and fun game mechanics make Team Sonic Racing a genuinely fun experience. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my review of Team Sonic Racing. I really did enjoy this game, and if you like Sonic or like kart-style racing games, you'd love this one as well. If you want more updates from me, please subscribe. If you want to see me do more reviews please leave it in the comment section below. Also, you can go to Void0Media.com and you can subscribe there to get all of this in written form. Also, it helps out a lot if you subscribe, if you like, and if you thanks for watching, and I hope this has been useful to you. Please let me know down below what else you'd like to see. Okay, thanks. The Void calls. Will you answer?